Guys, I'm sorry to tell you, but Myron has crashed out. Rewind! Let's assume that you hit the lottery. You made a lot of money by buying a dollar ticket. What do you think would happen to you? Do you think that your life would be better? Do you think that everything would work out as planned? I mean, you'd have all that money, you have a lot of opportunity, and you'd be able to do some cool things. But, well, there's an issue.
Look at the average person. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. If you look around, you'll see that most people aren't equipped to properly handle money. The average person doesn't know what to do with their $1,000 paycheck. So if you were to give them millions of dollars overnight, it's only a matter of time before they go broke. A famous quote once said, "When money realizes that it's in good hands, it wants to stay and multiply in those hands." Lottery winners go broke because they don't have good hands for the money they receive. The secret that most people don't understand is that being rich or poor starts with a mindset. If you don't first know how to think like the rich, then you will never become truly wealthy. Another famous quote once said, "Making money is easy. The difficult thing in life is not making it, it's keeping it." With the rise of the internet, this is more true now than ever before in history. In fact, we're living in the golden age of creating wealth. Many lottery winners go broke because they have the mindset of a poor person, because that's all they've ever known their entire life.
You see, guys, just because you win the lottery, it doesn't mean that you're going to be rich. You're probably going to end up broke because poor people who get a lot of money don't know how to withstand it or how to keep it. They're going to spend it and most likely end up back poor again. Now, what does the lottery have to do with Fresh and Fit? I'm glad you asked that question because Fresh and Fit hit the lottery if you think about it. Now stop the show. I'm not trying to say that Fresh and Fit didn't work hard for what they have. I'm not trying to say that they didn't invest in what they have. They indeed did make an investment to this podcast, but the money came easier than expected. They were making hundreds of $1,000s a month, getting all sorts of easy women, all sorts of easy opportunities, making millions and millions at the same time. And although it was some work to get there, when the money came in, they got reckless. And just like most people that win the lottery, they blew it. They lost the money by getting demonetized on YouTube, getting kicked off Facebook and Instagram, and being forced to be on Rumble. And they thought that they might have a chance to come back to the YouTube partner program, but that was rejected. So now Myron is really crashing out. What do I mean when I'm saying crashing out? Well, that means that Myron is pretty much destroying himself. There's no coming back. He's going all the way, and he's going to continue to do things and be dumb. And he's crashing out every day on Twitter because he doesn't have another opportunity. Oh, I'm sorry, stop the show. It's actually X. But let me just say this. When a person has pretty much given up on society or on their life, they will say anything that they can't take back. And that's where Myron is. He's gone so far, he can never get out of it. Like, let's check this right here. Women are limbos, always posting everywhere they are, can put you in a dangerous position as a man. Also a 24-year-old crypto coach and streamer that resides in Dubai. Translation, Russian escort, just like a majority of the Eastern European blur out women, ladies that live in Dubai, UAE. Now, that's something that a person that wants to make money on a platform and stay relevant as an influencer, you may actually have that feeling. You may actually tell somebody else that, but you probably would never tell anyone else that on your public platform because you're going to lose all of your brand deals and sponsorship deals and all that. But nope. Let's look at this one. An old that can't maintain a serious relationship impacting generation of whites to stay single and pursue monetary gain in materials over children and family. Now he is sticking up for white people even though they don't really like him. All right? Now let's look at this one. Incredible. These women will all regret this conversation when no man worth a damn will ever take them seriously. When did being a, let's just say a 304 become so popular? Now he's going to also continue to crash out discussing women. And let's read it. People call me a misogynist for saying we need to repeal the 19th Amendment, which lets women vote. Why? Because women will vote for whoever, even if they will destroy the country, as long as they protect women's ability to abort babies. Blur on abort. Before you say traditional or religious women don't agree, understand that women are hive-minded and will support each other's ability to choose regardless of their personal beliefs. This is just one example of why allowing a majority of ladies to vote was a massive failure. They will tank this country as long as they can keep having babies. Again, this is like you shouldn't even care about women having the ability to vote. They're going to continue to have the ability to vote. It's a civil right. You cannot change it. It was always that way. And you posting this on Twitter for your little misogynist buddies to comment on just makes you because there's nothing you can do to change that. So why are you talking about it? But he's going to even talk about gays. There's a guy by the name of Hassan Nabi. I believe he's a gay influencer. The guy posts, every young male interest online from gaming, fitness to culture and self-help is dominated by right-wing red pill manosphere commentary. They prey on the anxieties and insecurities of vulnerable young men. Myron responds to this guy. People are tired of woke F-bombs like you browbeating them into accepting feminism, open borders, socialism, diversity, LGBTQ, and the acceptance of other degenerative practices of the left. This is why we grow while you losers shrink. I'm a proud ligate, quasagynist, you know what that means, Lexus, and Sacist, RACIST. Now, why would somebody who wants to be platform say that? Does it make sense? But let's talk about his feelings of obese ladies. This is incredible that big women have this much confidence in 2024. If a homeless dude had this bubble profile taken in front of a trash can saying king treatment only, he would be laughed into oblivion. We need to shame big women just as mercilessly. This is what this guy is saying. Now, there are some clips that Myron is going to play. I'm going to play it right now. All of these are crash out clips. Let's listen to the first one.
Children need a mother and a father, not two dads, not two moms. Like that, they like gays should not even be allowed to be around children. To be honest with you, if I'm going to be all the way honest,
the molestation rate is about 50%.
Yeah, I used to catch child pedophiles, these pedophiles all the time. They're always gay or bisexual.
About high percentage of them.
Most of them are bisexual. So like, yeah, get the shit out of schools. No pride flags. No more pride parades. You can't run around in a major city with underwear on in front of these kids. And if you do,
naked in San Francisco.
We put in jail. We need to criminalize it. Like, look, you want to be gay? It needs to be completely indoors. I don't want to see no dudes kissing each other. It's unacceptable. It's disgusting. And the most important thing is children are impressionable and they're innocent. We don't want to corrupt their minds with It's already hard enough to raise kids.
The second one.
When I told a couple people to do a podcast with you, a couple girls like, oh, he hates women and stuff. But like, I've been around you and I really don't think you do. I think you're just trying to hold them accountable. What's your take on that? Do you hate women?
Yeah. So here,
I've seen you treat women great. You
know,
I
hate
the women that deserve to be treated good.
Yeah, what I hate and it just so happens that a lot of women are
And the third one.
Rappers are dude. Like, you know, interviewing them, having them in studio and stuff like that has really made me lose
realize how dumb most of them are.
A lot of respect for hip hop artists because it made me realize how and incompetent a lot of them are.
Yeah.
They use drugs, they do lean, they smoke weed.
Oh God, the lean shit's crazy. That's such a degenerate, disgusting drug.
It really makes me like disgusted with them, and it's like I've stopped. Like I've like actually like them, huh? I've like significantly reduced my listening time to hip hop.
Oh yeah, hip hop.
I've like stopped listening to like a lot of hip hop now because it's just so, and I like it still, but it's like
I listen to less too because the same reason, you know.
Yeah, dude, I've just been like dropping off listening to it as much because it's like these people are just degenerative. And then when you meet them in person, they're scumbags. They're criminals. They want to bring in their dirty ass entourage.
Their entourage is just like 12 scumbags with them. You're like, what the are you doing? Get these people out of here.
Bad.
Like bring 1 or 2 people. Don't bring like 12 dudes into my place.
And then they think they're so cool and they're they're not professional.
Yeah.
And then when you do the interview, they don't got nothing smart to say. It's just like, yo, you guys are.
Yeah,
like,
there was a big
off.
rapper, I'm not saying names, that hung out recently through a friend, and I did not like the guy. I'm like, I just like
He
this
just
guy.
suck, dude.
Even told my friend, like, I don't like this dude, but I'm not gonna say anything because he's your friend. Dude, pissing me off.
Now, this is a guy who says he hates rappers. He doesn't like them. They live bad lifestyles. They drink, they smoke, they do drugs. Now, Myron is supposed to be sober, yet he's on the internet talking and acting like a silly person like he does. But this is a guy who is, again, sober acting like this. God forbid if he would ever have a drink. And this guy is talking about somebody crashing out. You got to be kidding me. And again, this is the same guy who blew a million opportunity and who is still blowing a million opportunity because he can't shut his mouth up because he desires so much attention for pretty much doing nothing. And this is the future of a lot of guys who know how to make money and know how to get opportunity, but they're enough to always lose it. Just because you're there right now, it doesn't mean that you're going to be there in the future. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Freddie Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. For all you just heard the bell, we're out.